bailiff for today's proceedings. In this courtroom presided over the esteemed Honorable Judge Vibes, we delve in, giving each side a chance to present their case and argue their points. Today, we have a particularly relevant issue that many couples face: career versus relationships. Today, we're hearing 101-2024, featuring Lord Just Me as the plaintiff and Nobody as the defendant. The nature of this dispute, again, is career versus relationship. So get your fingers ready, because I know those comments are going to be on fire. But as a reminder, this is a televised court proceeding. Please conduct yourself with decorum at all times. If you have any questions or require accommodations, or if you're like, you know what, I need an escort out of here because it's going to get heated, please let me know immediately. Remember, anything and everything you say in this court can and will be held against you. I run a tight ship, so stay in line, present your arguments clearly, and most importantly, respect the court and Judge Vibes and your fellow contestant. Each side will have the opportunity to present their case through opening statements, detailed arguments, and a closing statement. Judge Vibes will preside over the proceedings, and our jury will ultimately decide who made the stronger case. Okay, so now we're about to get started. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful court proceeding. And again, don't have me come up here.
Yes, as you heard, my wonderful bailiff, Vicky 24/7, shout to her in the building. I am your judge, Judge Vibes. If I can have my jury, please box up, please. Everybody that's in my jury, you know who you are. Please box up so it can be introduced. Let's go. Court is now in session. I'm your judge, Judge Vibes. Today's proceedings, we will discuss today. One partner receives a lucrative job offer in another city and receives this move is crucial for their career advancement, while the other partner is hesitant to relocate, prioritizing their current job stability and family ties in the current city. We have our jury boxing up right now to introduce y'all to the jury. We have Toxic ready to go. Toxic, let's go. Our brother Toxic in the building. Shout out to Toxic. Appreciate you, brother. We have a jury in the building.
Everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
All right, man. So we know what you're looking for. You know how you're going to judge, and you got the criteria down. So good to see you, Toxic. Tell them where we can find you, and tell them who you are. Get a little brief introduction about yourself. You know.
Man, I'm King Toxic. Y'all just gotta catch me when you catch me. You know what I'm saying? CEO Info W, not for the week. You know what I'm talking about? Man, just catch me when you catch me. Put your pamper on, because you're gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying? So just come see me.
Shout out to my guy Toxic, man. Toxic being your third case, Toxic. Toxic, hey, don't ever say to the people. And we can't hear you, bro. We can't hear you. There's no volume, no volume. You're playing it so.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay. My bad. I was just, having a little rough start to the morning.
Objection, Judge. Objection. Microphone.
I do like to point out that Lord Just Me was 30 cents late and he parked in the handicap spot. He does not have a placard.
Objection. He already has his microphone keyed up way higher than mine. There's no way for you to be heard. Objection.
Yes, I'm quality. Thank you.
Shout out to Lord Just Me. Body is size 2, team 2. So make sure y'all want to. Lord Just Me, what do you want to argue today? And,
objection.
I'm muted. Go ahead, Lord.
So where are we at, Judge? What do we need to be doing here? What are we doing?
Just go ahead. Tell them a little bit about yourself. You know what I'm saying? And where they can find you, things like that.
I am attorney Lord Just Me. I'm here to present my case, but when I'm not here, I am Big Lord. You hear me? Not the little one. They don't even make little ones. I don't even be around that much, so my new name is Still Lord. I'm Still Lord when I pop up over here. I still got a Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hypothetically, of course. We still run karaoke on Monday nights. We bringing the DJ back. Yeah, I'm the guy that's gonna bring Brooklyn back. Brooklyn's gonna still be over here on Fridays with us for the fave party. I almost said something else, y'all. And I need y'all to get ready for something that's coming this week. and myself. I'm gonna do a couple episodes with her to get it going. It's a show about prison. Let's just talk about it. We have a lot of family members that are incarcerated. We have a lot of loved ones and everything else that have been incarcerated and everything else. And I have been incarcerated before. Everybody knows this. I don't hide my testimony. Shawnee is a woman that I didn't know, and then she told me she has been incarcerated. She's dealt with a man that's been incarcerated. I've dealt with him being incarcerated, dealt with a woman. It's a lot of key things that we miss, and we lose out on our family members, friends, and loved ones, man, because we don't know how to navigate that system. So this show is to try to help y'all navigate through that system if you have that going on in your life, or if you know anybody that got it going on. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to both sides of the fence with Top Badge Big Shiny and Top Badge Lord Just Me on Sunday night, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all get in there.
Shout to Lord Just Me. Shout
Hey,
to
man,
Big Sean.
appreciate you having me, Vibes. You already know the vibes, bro.
I mean, you know the vibes, bro, all day, man. I appreciate you, Lord Just Me. We'll go ahead and go to Mr. Nobody Defendant. Are you ready to go, sir? You got it all together over there. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I got it all together. My name's Nobody. If you don't know Nobody, but very kind and also substance-based content creator on IG. I work in marketing, promoting, advertising, as well as graphic design, computer programming. Dancer by nature, outspoken by society. Fade me, you know, I engage. I can see D, either be part of the movie or sit down in the crowd.
There you go. You heard it first from both the body as the defendant. So we're going to go ahead and go right into it, ladies and gentlemen. These are the opening. We're going to do opening statements. This session is where you guys get a chance to talk freely, no interruptions at all. Round one. We'll go ahead and keep it brief and go into it, but get right to the point. Let us know what we got to be, how you're going to win this case and how you plan to pursue justice. I'm going to let Lord Just Me go first. I'm gonna mute out down Nobody real quick. Go ahead, Lord Just Me. Go ahead and start with your opening statement, sir. Let's get ready to make it happen. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
So today I am here to present the case of relocating in order to elevate your career. There's a lot of things that people tend to say about relocating, but the one thing that I'm here to present today is that the same fear that's in relocating is the same fear that's in your lives. And I see all of y'all down there looking like, what is he talking about? We all fear the unknown, but relocating does not have to be an unknown situation. It's a situation where you can be provided with even housing. It's a situation where it may put you in a position to advance your career. It puts you in a space to grow personally. You meet new people, you have to meet new challenges. And when things come along like this, sometimes you just have to hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back, you gotta hit the road, Jack. So that's my opening statement. I'm gonna keep it real brief because I'll hit you with all the facts, during the next stage of this right here.
Let's go. Shout to my guy, Lord Just Me, the plaintiff. We're going to go slide on to the other side to the defendant. Mr. Defendant Nobody, it's your go-to turn. Go ahead and give your opening statements.
Okay, my opening statement is defending of relocating for employment and the downfalls, okay? And I just like it does look like an Easter basket. I did suited and booted. So relocating for a job, okay, can be very disruptive and stressful, with the potential downsides of mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Stress is a big part, collaborative, conjoint. Trying to settle in and make a good impression at work can be, very stressful. Relocating stress can manifest as physical symptoms. People can get sick because, they miss their family, they miss their friends, depression, or even worse, moodiness or disruption. Changing homes can disrupt routines and trigger temporary sadness. Moving can also mean losing supporting networks, experiencing culture shock, and fear isolation. As well, they could learn to an ultimate burnout.
All right, Defendant Nobody. Shout out to Defendant Nobody and local Mr. Lord Just Me, the plaintiff.
Objection. Personal, no attack there. Personal attack about my colors that I'm wearing because
he laid on the personal attacks there, Mr. Defendant.
No, I did not speak discriminative. I was simply pointing out that he does not look presentable to be in court.
Objection. We're talking coming from Judge. I think that we need to know who the defendant is, and just because they say their name is nobody without us being able to see their face, I think that is a little against.
So there's a reason why I got my face covered, and we'll go ahead and talk about that in a supporting argument.
To be moving, am I correct? You wouldn't be moving a greater potential of higher pay and benefit packages.
You do have one objection during the round, so you can't object during this round. That's why I leave both of the mics open so you guys can object to each other. So let's go.
And also they have what they have called is relocation packages. So if you were to be moving and you had to be renting a property, certain companies offer you. We all hear we're not going to object to his microphone being dysfunctional. I can work through it. I'm used to things of this nature. Not a problem. They have things called as relocation packages, where the company that you're going to be moving and starting to work for will offer you packages for your home. They'll pay they will allot you a certain amount of money to pay for your rent and everything else and things of this nature. Also, when I believe that with change being the thing that we all fear, you have to understand that there's an opportunity to learn new skill and become more marketable. I can say that from experience with this tag situation. I was afraid, but relocation was a must. You know what I mean? Not so much as relocation is from here, but to just expand your brand and make yourself more marketable to other people. Sometimes, you just got to get out of that comfort zone that you're in. Also, with your brand expanding, your network expands, and that's the greatest thing that you gain by that. Sometimes, you may have had a bad situation at a job in the place that you were in. You may have lost the job. There may be some bad things that are just being spoke about, some lies and things of this nature that are just being spread that's keeping you from getting the opportunity that you deserve. But sometimes when you make that relocation, you have a brand new start. The only thing that you can be judged on are the actions that you show people right then and there.
I object. So, you could sit right here and claim, this is for a lucrative job opportunity. I get it. But, when it comes down to, because he doesn't really have blood relatives, he has to consider, if he has to move. He has a gang. He's a gang member. Okay, he has a gang. He has a star gang. And the thing about the star gang is where he will locate. He will relocate. They will relocate everything.
Hearsay.
Nobody. You cannot directly slander the man's past. You don't know his past. You don't know where he's been. You can't directly go at a man's character. You're attacking his character. Objection overruled. Go ahead, sir. You want to continue?
Thank you so much, sir. It's obvious he's in the gang that wears black.
Slander. That was slander, sir.
I'm sorry. I apologize, Judge. You won't have it again. There's a better quality of life. You feel me?
See.
And that's what that means as far as when you have certain times, you created a bad situation.
I got receipts.
And
Order. Let him finish the statement.
And when you have to have you get a better quality of life. I don't know where this dude is going with this. You get new experiences, you meet new people, you create new associations and friendships. Sometimes just leaving is better than staying. Leaving is an opportunity to start fresh and to be better than where you are. Staying is sometimes being complacent and just being content. Also, when you're relocating, a lot of these jobs will relocate you just for you to work remotely. They will relocate you, or you can leave and relocate yourself to an area that has these remote jobs, and you can work from home, which presents you with a better quality of life. You get a chance to spend more time with your family and take care of other things. Also, while even sometimes being able to study and go to school and advance your education, which allows you to advance your employment later on down the line.
I object. This is coming from a place where someone that will have people to relocate anywhere he goes. You know what I mean? So he doesn't have to worry about the troublesome and the worries of what to do in an environment of a professional stance. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to worry about that. Wherever he goes, he works. Okay, we get it. Okay, top badge, Lord, just me. Okay, we get it. But at the end of the day,
Nobody.
you're probably gonna want to mute me after this. I'm pretty sure everybody that he moves with, okay, I think he has like.
Hold on, defender. Hold on, wait. I had to mute you real quick. Defender, nobody. I understand. This is Lord Just Me's chance to present his arguments. You can't be interrupting. If you have an objection, state your objection, and that's cut it right there. Cause we're gonna give you a chance to argue your point in just a minute. Lord Just Me, if you rest your case as we move forward with your arguments and evidence.
No, I want to keep going since I was just slandered again right there, Judge. You can hold him in contempt.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Contempt. Where's my bailiff? Let's go. Let's go, nobody. We'll give you opportunity. Let's go, nobody.
With like sometimes what I was saying about the new opportunities and everything, you can improve work life and balance. Making the move sometimes can even shorten down your commute. A lot of times, a lot of our paychecks get ate up by the money that we have to spend on gas and maintenance of a vehicle. And if you're able to move and relocate to an area that has where you can work remotely, or just cut down your commute time from 50 minutes to 10, 50 minutes to 15, it'll make a difference when you'll see that in the long run. Also, relocating is just more than about the financial and monetary side. It's also about challenging yourself. Sometimes you have to challenge yourself, make the move, get over the fear, because the fear is the thing that holds us back all the time. And like I said, this move is not it's not as hard as we make it. There's a lot of assistance programs. And I think the most times that we get caught up on ourselves, and that's the reason why we don't move. And with that, Judge, I'll close my opening.
All right, thank you for your opening statement. Thank you for your evidence and arguments. Round two. And for those who are just joining us, this is Love and Order. All right, we have our case with plaintiff Lord Just Me and defendant Nobody. I am your judge and your host, Judge Vibes, and we are here presenting evidence. We're going into, this is a round two of arguments and evidence. We're gonna go and give defendant Nobody his opportunity to be able to present his evidence to the court. We appreciate you, everybody. Shout out to everybody in the building. We appreciate you joining us. And please keep order in my court or I'll hold you in contempt. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I do want to say, I apologize for my recklessness. I am nervous because, when I got to my car this morning, I found this Exhibit A. This is a star. This is a star cookie cutter. And I don't know if you understand, but this can be game symbolism, to keep me quiet. And now that I'm in court, I feel safe to go ahead and show you guys this.
Objection.
Okay.
That's a simple cookie cutter that can be bought.
Okay, June 18, 2024, at approximately 3:45 a.m., okay, at the 7-Eleven off of Nicollet and Coliseum, Inglewood, West Side. All right, my bad. Lord J, okay, ran into a very well-established producer, okay, named Kevin. All right, Kevin, and then they did, he stopped, he told him, he went out to his car, he gave him the mixtape and said, "Stop playing with me." That's what he does. That's what he does. And after he sang it, he landed a job in New York, and I get it, you know what I mean? But you don't understand, like, he don't care about nothing, nothing else. Just about making music. That's all he cares about. So when you are a one-sided, narrow-minded person like that, and all you care about is money, and you don't care about the authenticity of your friends and your family like this man does, that's just how it is. I run a very successful business.
Relevance. Relevance. Not relevant to the argument. Relevance, please.
Anyway.
What was the objection?
My objection was relevance. What he's saying is not relevant to his argument.
Yeah, definitely. We need to find relevance to the evidence you're presenting today, defending Nobody. Please get to your point. Please get to your point, sir. I appreciate it.
my round 2 statement.
I appreciate that, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, but all you do who is just joining us, this is Love and Order. I'm your host, your Judge Vibes. Honorable, hey, put some respect to my name. The Honorable Judge Vibes in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got our plaintiff, Lord Just Me, and we have our defendant, Nobody, who is holding up Star Game paraphernalia.
Objection. Can you object the judge? That's not the Star Game paraphernalia. That is a simple cookie cutter that was bought from a convenience store that can be found on any corner. Excuse you.
That is gang symbolism as a threat. That's a threat.
I didn't want any bias argument towards the plaintiff. I apologize for that, sir. That will never happen again. For those of you who are just joining us, this is Love and Order. We just finished hearing opening statements, and we just finished now we're round 2. We just finished hearing evidence, which defendant Nobody just presented a cookie cutter, which he says is evidence that will uphold his claims of his argument. Now we're going to go into an open court situation where we're going to discuss the presence of the court. We're going to talk about some things, what we heard today on both sides. We heard Lord Just Me present his case of his relocation of his career and why it's very important to talk about relocation. And we heard defendant Nobody talk about the relationship and how it's going to disrupt this relocation. And the evidence that you presented today, where'd you find that, by the way? Nobody?
What the gang symbolism that his people left in my car?
Objection.
In my car.
Objection. Is the bailiff?
My window, Your Honor, my window was broken into a star. I don't know how you do that. That was impressive. The whole glass, it looked like a star. So shout out to whoever did that. You're very creative, the ingenuity. I love it. But yeah, that was wrong. That was very wrong.
There's no implication, Judge, that the star being left in his window was any threat of anything of that nature. It could have been some new entrepreneur just advertising his work for free. That is all. Please stop the defendant from mentioning my corporation being the Star Gang and any slander.
Like I said, get the Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc. involved, and they'll do the fingerprints.
Court. Hey, next time we have slander in that courtroom, I'm gonna have that person escorted from the courtroom. I appreciate you. Let's keep it clean, y'all. Let's keep it clean. Present evidence as it's supposed to be, and make sure it has relevance to your case. If it does not, then we'll have you Judge Vibes, the Honorable. Put some respect to my name, the Honorable Judge Vibes. We have our plaintiff, Lord Just Me, and we have our defendant, Mr. Nobody, who just presented their evidence and their cookie cutters that was a slander to Mr. Lord Just Me's. I'm sorry, that was what it is. But yeah, we're gonna go into round 3. We're gonna go to closing statements. We're gonna start with Lord Just Me. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead and get your.
I don't know if I could object, but I think it would just only be fair, since I've started the whole time, to let him go first. I would like to slander him just a tad, if possible.
All right, defendant Nobody, are you ready to go, sir? With your closing
Oh yeah, I'm just somebody, and he thinks he could win because I'm a nobody, and him being a somebody trying to downplay a nobody is just pure lunacy. And I don't believe that I should go homeless because Lord Just Impossible wants to rake me over the coal in this court case. He's already a top badge on tag with millions of diamonds. And he doesn't have to worry where I only have 18 milli. I'm a struggling, panhandling, manipulating streamer that hasn't gotten a dragon in about 3 weeks. I'm thirsty, I'm imposed, and I'm disgruntled. And I leave the mercy in the hands of your honor and this beautiful, top-notch, competent, and dexterous, sharp, sexy as hell, every single one of you, except for the stars. But yes, this is the most superb judicial system that I have ever presented in, and that's why I should win.
Shout out to you, defendant Nobody, who just finished his closing statements. Well done, sir. Well executed. I'm gonna go ahead and mute you down, and then we're gonna go ahead and bring up plaintiff Lord Just Me to do his closing arguments to present his case and see if we can seal the deal.
So
just me.
Everything is not always good for everybody. You know, too much times things can be overwhelming, but you never know what you can get until you try. There's always these packages that we spoke of where people will help you. You may be able to get a company. You may hear about the family ties and with that, I close my case. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord, just me, plaintiff, for giving us your closing arguments. We're going to go into deliberation, jury deliberation now. We thank everybody for, if you are just joining, this is Love and Order. Okay, this is my courtroom. I appreciate everybody respecting the courtroom and not coming in with any slanderous, disrespectful statements and keeping the cursing to a minimum, because this will be a future show and we greatly appreciate you. I'm just trying to get like Lord Just Me when I grow up, and that's pretty much how it comes down to. Shout out to, it's not showing bias to the plaintiff by any means, defendant, nobody. I got love for you too, brother, and I appreciate both of you gentlemen showing to my court, and thank you for being here, and thank you for being very, let me unmute you so that you can have a voice.
I do like to request from the court, I like a private escort because I fear for my life after what has just transpired.
Wow.
I have a right to that. I know my rights.
Wow, that is wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was amazing. It was an amazing show so far. For you those who just joined in, again, this is Love and Order, and I'm your host. I put some respect to my name, the Honorable Judge Vibes in the building. We just heard round 1, round 2, and round 3 from Lord Just Me, the plaintiff and the defendant, nobody. And so we're in jury deliberation now. The subject matter of the court. If you have anybody want to jump in here, we can do it right now. And we're gonna have the real attorney. Shout out to the real Sam I Am in the building.
It only made sense. It only made sense.
It only made sense.
So, y'all are hilarious. Nobody, you definitely would have been held in contempt a long time ago, because once the judge and you kept bringing it up, you either would have lost your case by default, or you would have been fined, or you would have been put in jail. And then don't ever admit to felonies in open court, sir. That is a surefire way to fast ticket to that one place.
Listen, I might be half black, but I got white skin. Okay, I got privilege.
Guess what?
Privilege. Privilege.
Wow.
Privilege.
Admitting to kidnapping in court.
Privilege. See that? Privilege.
The only privilege you get to admitting to kidnapping in court is a privilege to meet your cellmate. So just don't do that. Don't do that no more. Other than that, it was incredibly entertaining. I really, really enjoyed it. Y'all keep doing that. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. I really, really liked it. Y'all did a great job. But I'm not gonna say anything about the verdict or who I think won, because that is the jury's job.
Jury's job.
I can reserve my opinion for later. All right.
Sidebar, Jim. Sidebar. Excuse me. You're a star. You were supposed to push my side. What are you doing?
He would have already been held in contempt. He would have lost by default.
But
Objection. He is vibing. Objection.
In order to bribe, you have to have compensation.
No. That is a verbal bribe, okay?
And not only that, I'm a lawyer, so I'm supposed to be compensated.
But you off work right now, so kick her out.
Real quick. Shout out to my bailiff, Nikki 24/7, brother. Let's go now.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen of the courtroom, the jury has actually reached a decision regarding case number L&O 101-2024, career versus relationship. However, it is not the verdict that any has been compromised. And the atmosphere was just unlike anything we've ever seen before. This is a first. As a result, they have requested that the lawyers be escorted out of here immediately, Judge.
Ouch.
Yo, they are scared. The jury is scared to come out. That's why they
Hey, no case, no case. You gotta catch me first.
Man, what?
That's why they sent
Star.
me
Hey,
out
just
of here.
order off Star, porter
Listen.
in the glass.
Listen.
You gotta go to the car. Go catch him.
We're gonna box both of these gentlemen down. This case is preposterous, outlandish, as run amok. We must get control of our courtroom. Thank you, Baylor, for doing your job. And shout
So
to
let
the
me just let you
jury.
guys know that in an unprecedented move, the jury has declared a mistrial in this actual case. This is our first mistrial, you guys.
Wow.
Our
This is-
first
this is-
mistrial.
It's our very first 1v1 and our very first mistrial. Court is adjourned. The ruling has been stated. Nobody has won this. No, I don't mean nobody has won this. I
No
mean,
pun intended. No pun
not a
intended.
person. No pun intended. Shout. If you're just joining us today, Nikki, what
I will let you go ahead and close out your courtroom.
Woo.
This has been fun, you guys. This is our first mistrial. Write it down for the history books because that was amazing.
Oh man, oh guys, shout to my bailiff for doing an excellent job for escorting the two plaintiff and defendant out of my courtroom for unruly, unjust, and just unsurgical, any that you could think of, unimaginable, unashamed, unridiculous. I'm making up words right now because I'm trying to just add to the debacle that's happened in my courtroom. This will never happen again. Shout out to everybody for joining us. If you're just joining us, this is Love and Order, which we will, pertain to having order in my courtroom. I appreciate you. I am the Honorable Judge. Put some respect to my name, Honorable Judge Vibes. And thank you for joining us today. We came to a mistrial on the case of career versus relationship with Lord Just Me and the defendant Nobody. We appreciate y'all. We're going to bring up. Let's see. We're not bringing up defendant Nobody into the courtroom room. You're escorted out of court. Nobody, please do not request the box anymore. I appreciate you. Shout to the professional attorney herself, Sam I Am.
Well, there has to be a new case. It has to be refiled and reheard, meaning rematch. Because
Rematch?
That's what
Are you
happens
saying
when
it's going to be a
have-
rematch? That's going to be a second show, a round two, a part two of the show? Is that what you're saying?
I definitely think that there should be a part two.
Okay.
Because that's what happens when you get a mistrial. Secondly, in my professional opinion, Lord Just Me won, and that's not because of the stars. It has everything to do with the fact that he stayed on point. He stated facts, and he gave pertinent, relevant argument. Meanwhile, that's okay. This is my professional opinion. I can that's the beauty about being like on court TV, right? You can go ahead and give your own critique of what you believe should have happened. The other reason is because Nobody did not stay on target. Nobody, if you find a star in your car, you should definitely go probably try to call the people. But this wasn't the court.
Let me ask you, Sam, what do you think about the evidence that was being presented? The star that was the cookie cutter. What do you think about it? Did it have any relevance to the court?
No, it had nothing to do with relocating. It had everything to do with what he was trying to do was saying there's been some witness intimidation, but that's not how you go about it. Either way, he didn't make any arguments as it related to the actual context of the circumstance as to what the topic was. And that right there is the reason why. That right there is the only reason why. I was expecting more from you, Chad. I was expecting more from you. But either way, it was super fun to watch. It was incredibly entertaining. I loved it. Y'all did an amazing job. Y'all hilarious. And I liked the show.
Man, thank you, Sam, for your professional opinion. And it's not a bias. He is also a star gang. This is no way a ploy to influence the audience or influence the jury to deliberate to further favor of the plaintiff in this case. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you. How do you think I look as a judge? How do I look as a judge?
You look.
Thank you. Man, I ain't going back to jail. I ain't going back to jail. I don't know who that is. Hey, anyways, back to the show, guys. I appreciate y'all, everybody pulling up for the deliberation next week. As Monday's court we have coming up, we have a case presented by the plaintiff and the defendant. We have a case coming up next week. It's called jealous. As of next Monday, the court there will be. We're probably going to have one more Thursday court, but we're going to try to contain the consistency of the feature. This show will be featured, and it will be on Monday at 10 a.m. So I want you guys to everybody get used to the show being on Monday 10 a.m. But we're going to have one more Thursday. We're going to have a family takeover. Okay, we're going to have some family takeover going on. So we appreciate everybody for coming in here and doing their thing. Y'all want to see. Let me see if anybody is in the box that wants to present. Let's see what people have to say coming in the courtroom. No, I guess not. Don Malicious. Let's put Don Malicious up here.
I'm not gonna lie, that was hilarious. Hilarious. I love this show. But I feel like nobody, I'm here to defend nobody. I feel like nobody didn't get his just due. He made some valid points. You know what I mean? Like, just because you make money somewhere else, what about the people around you that you care about?
I think you're right. I think you're right, but I also think that, but you know, as well as I know, Dom, you know, it's all about how you deliver and how you present the evidence. I think it's not about the evidence he provided. It's about how he went about delivering the evidence. It was a little bit outlandish in the courtroom, and it could not be.
You saw the cookie cutter, like you saw it. How is he supposed to really deliberate when life threatened? You saw it.
The cookie cutter is crazy, y'all. The evidence in the bag, the clear bag, was definitely hilarious. What I'll say is I love Lauren, Love and Order as well. Thank you, Professor. I would say this, right? I would say both sides, in the beginning of court, both sides had valid points. I love the way that Lord had the direction of, not operating in fair and normalizing change. Change can be good. And taking that leap of faith for new opportunities. That's a valid point. Sometimes making a change of location can present those new opportunities. I love the way that nobody also presented the fact that mental health is actually something that you need to pull into play on that. Like, some people can adapt as easy.
I'm gonna need y'all to pipe down a little bit.
Well,
y'all
wait, relax. You gotta wait. Okay, Judge. The people, I do have to speak for the people. We have a couple of questions. There's one question in 3. Okay. We the people need to know. First, where did he buy? If he could let me know where he got that star and how it was made, because that's something that
So before I box down, I would say that where it took a turn is when nobody presented a lot of allegations. But other than that, other than the allegations that we cannot prove, both parties definitely presented their facts and had some valid points there. Love the show vibes. Love what you're doing. Thank you so much. It was super entertaining.
Yeah,
I just want to pop in real quick. Ooh la la, the star was metal, and it did kind of cut me as I touched it. That was their intention. That was.
Put another name up there so you wouldn't know.
Why is he coming to backup account? Somebody please lock the back door. What is going on here?
Like, y'all have no.
I do want to say this, y'all. I do want to say this. I've never been in. I be on tag all the time. I don't go in anybody's live ever. I always just hit my live button. I never go in anybody's live and see what they got going on, because I'm a person that don't like chaos. But when I saw this, which it was you in the road, I had to stop to see what the hell was going on. I just want to tell y'all, I appreciate y'all. It's 7:57 in Arizona, and y'all done woke me the hell up. So let me get up out this bed. Y'all have a great day, and I'm following you, so I will know when the next trial starts.
Thank you. Thank
Y'all
you.
have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Sweet tea. Dom, go ahead, Dom.
This was hilarious. I would like this. I think it was Bubblicious. Is y'all doing a mistrial of rematch? She just admitted as a part of the Star Gang that she was the one that actually vandalized that car. She actually admitted to vandalizing the car and putting the star. I need y'all to make sure that y'all mark that because nobody is gonna need some witness protection. Sorry, Star Gang, and y'all might want to refer to yourself as like Star Palace while y'all in court because he's really putting out there that y'all a gang, and you definitely refer to yourself as a gang up in here.
Gonna have gangs in the courtroom, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate Sweet Tea. I appreciate that. That's we're gonna hold that evidence that you presented. I did see that in the comments, and we're gonna hold that and hold you in contempt of court. Bubblicious for that miraculous statement that you made. Dom, go ahead and what's your comments?
Okay, so I think the only thing that I would say that I was saying down in the comments is that I wouldn't like to move because what about the side people that you have? Now you got to relocate and find these side people, and I feel like that wasn't considered in the court at all.
I agree with that, and I'm a person that actually moved for love. I thought this was about moving for love. I moved, for my husband, but I mean, there's a lot of, virtual things that's going on now. And that's how I came to streaming because I had absolutely no family. So I kind of built my virtual family due to me being here and not having any family. But I will say that it was very stressful. And you got to consider if they got kids and a lot of other things, it's not always just about the money. So.
She's gonna come and defend herself and the evidence that presented. She slandered and said presented some truths or untruths in the comments. So we have to keep in mind that you don't want to incriminate yourself in the courtroom. But shout to everybody that if you were in the courtroom today, this is an order. I'm your honorable preposterous court. Today, the proceedings of plaintiff Lord Just Me and the defendant Nobody, which came to be a mistrial, which means that there will be a retrial and rehear new evidence and present the new case in the next upcoming weeks. So stand by for that. Shout out to everybody who joined us today. We appreciate everybody. This is your judge and last thing. All right, careers and relationships go hand in hand, but if we're not working together to find a resolution to the problem and be cohesively coexist in this world that we live in today, then we will always have to defend ourselves in the honorable of ourselves, and we'll never have order in our lives. My name is Honorable Judge Vibes, and we'd like to appreciate you. Shout to the Star Gang of 30,000. I've seen so many stars. I think I saw more stars in my comments than I've seen in the galaxy. Shoot. Also, want to say a special thanks to Mr. Self, the most respected patrol on Tag app, and shout to Efters, my 1, 2, and 3 bubble, and shout to the 59.9 that was hit during this trial. Shout to Lex Blanca, shout to Mary Got It Poppin', and for gifting, but everybody that is gifted in this trial, Central Rep, Big Snow, Coco, Kisses, the Blue Professor, Toxic, Regia, Dami, Lenham D, 100 Milli O, Big Ocean in the building, Cherries, we got Mr. October himself, Maid Hate, Empress Blocker. I didn't see her in the comments, but I'm glad, good to see you, Empress Blocker. Sam I Am, which is a professional attorney herself, Tata, we appreciate you, Tata, and Faye. We got Mob in the building, Filet Mignon, man, Big Chakra Energy, Jolly Rose, Queen Oshun, Coco, Demi-Goddess, Ice Swallow, Coco Ma, Yahabibi, Dom's Queen K, Who's Smoking You, Sexy J, Love Destiny, Sweet Tea, Smiley J, MF Tanny, who else is there? Jordan in the building, everybody, man, Tiki Moon, Ooh La La, Ogami, Beautiful, Velvet, Sugar, Clint, LQ, Enchanted, and Superman Boss during this thing. I appreciate everybody. Shout everybody in the building. Woo, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. We're gonna let Lord Just Me back up here real quick. That is the case, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, great
Oh my
show.
God, Lord Just Me.
Hey, what's up, bro? Great show, man. You already know the vibe.